I was going on, y'all. It's your boy 300. We back with another video. So we're gonna be talking about Undisputed. I put over 50 hours between the PC version and the PS5. Okay, and the Xbox version. Reason why I have not played it on there is because currently my Series X, when I go take a shit, normally you're not supposed to sit regular. You're supposed to sit with your legs a little bit, not fully squatted up, but like a little bit up high, levitated. So I use that and I put my feet on top of that shit when I take a dump. You know what I'm saying? TMI, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's very useful. Outside of that, before we get started, I read some of the comments under my Undisputed videos. You know, I read a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know y'all didn't fuck with me like that. Yeah, I was talking shit, yo. Y'all was talking crazy. Like, y'all was over here saying, damn, he talks so much. I'm gonna pause the video. I'll just be skipping that, or I'll just go to the comment section. That shit crazy. That shit got like 150 likes. That's more likes than my Instagram post. Okay. And then I seen people under it was like, yeah, man, he talk a lot. Okay. Somebody also said that my thumbnails, you know, I do crazy faces to get views. Duh. Fuck. At the end of the day, it's all love, is all troll. You know what I'm saying? I'm not everybody's favorite content creator. I told y'all I hate hearing my voice, but and it's funny because somebody said I talk a lot to kind of like for views, for videos, watch time, whatever. And in my head, I'm like, that's why I used to do story time videos, because I like talking. You know what I'm saying? People used to tell me to do podcasts, but I, you know, reading some of your comments, I definitely, fuck with a lot of y'all, man. Y'all some funny motherfuckers, and y'all show mad love. But the ones who was trying to like be on some disrespectful shit, it's all love. I went to some of y'all channels because the ones who was talking, they stream. That's some ugly motherfuckers. You hear me? There's no way you on stream playing with some blurry ass fucking Zoom calling COVID-19 ass webcams. Okay? Before you talk about me, fix your mic quality, all right? I was about to gift you mad subs, several of y'all, and all I heard was some crazy ass distortion. Yo, man, look, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. He's doing it again. And in my head, I'm like, yo, you was talking about my video? Gangster, you just committed a crime. You fucking murdered my eardrums. How was you gonna talk about my video when your fucking face cam looks like straight to DVD ass quality? That shit look like you couldn't even get a sequel to your shit. Your shit straight to fucking VHS. Remember in Jamaica Ave, Queens, when you used to buy the VHS tapes and shit like that, the bootleg movies? And while you watching the movies, homies used to get up and walk past to go get popcorn and shit during the best parts? Nigga, that's your shit. So I'm over here like, I bet. Let me go pull up to somebody else. I gift somebody else because they were mad cool. It was showing mad love. It was funny. But then I was pulling up to somebody else and I'm like, let me click into his shit. He does music. Yo, stick to music because you suck at Undisputed, yo. Facts. Let's get to the topics. Nah, but it's all love. All love at the end of the day, man. Let's talk about Undisputed. My opinion's changed a lot about some of the stuff that I've experienced, but I'm still gonna stand by the fact that, man, I love playing this game. This game is super fun. The feeling of me playing Fight Night is kind of here too. I genuinely love getting on the game, trying to get a knockdown, trying to get a knockout, and just having mad fun. Like, that fun factor is definitely here. But if you guys remember with Fight Night, there was like an exploit where people would like do this kind of like counter kind of hit and do like a step back. And it was something that was crazy. I went up against one of my viewers and he did it, and my chat was like, yo, Ricky, close that, bro. He's playing like a bitch. And I was like, oh shit. Well, here it's not that people are doing that, because the game, it's way different. So, but yeah, the game needs, they need to fix a lot of stuff. You know, I've voiced it before in previous videos and reiterating it, you know, over and over again. I'm only doing it so that when they see the video, they see we're complaining. That's why I didn't understand why so many people were like, yo, man, you already made a video like this. You're trying to milk it. I'm going to milk it until the wheels fall off, because if not, if I don't do that, I even got a sponsored video that's coming out soon with Undisputed when they reached out. And as said, under the contract, I'm going to be completely honest. I got to tell the truth. I got to write I got to say honest shit about the game, how I feel. And I'm gonna always do that. I feel like I don't mind heavies. I don't mind the heavy punches, but there needs to be some counters to it. And I know some of y'all are gonna say, hey, Rick, you need to get up close and personal. You need to do this. You need to slip. Yes, you're absolutely correct. Let me tell y'all, you're absolutely correct. I'm an idiot because it takes me a long time to adjust. That's just how it is. But one of the major issues is that those heavy punches break the animation to everything. And so if you want us to kind of do those slips and you want to see those game breaking moments where we kind of it's almost like on a fucking Rocky movie type of beat where we kind of like break out of what's being cheesed in that moment, the game mechanically needs to be patched because it's breaking animation at this point. Like when you do those heavies, yes, you can sometimes get the slip and try to get a little bit of the counter in, and you can definitely defeat a lot of people who are cheesing. However, it breaks a lot of the animation, and it's often confusing because the desync sometimes is there. So sometimes you're thinking like there's no way they're hitting you, but they're hitting you with a desync. So sometimes you don't know if the punch is gonna land. And on top of that, when you're about to throw a punch and they're doing that, it almost like counters it because their power punch is way more dominant than just a jab. I've seen a lot of y'all talk about, hey, Ricky, just jab them. I've tried it, and that's another issue we're gonna jump into. I feel like the way the judges, and I don't even know how technical it is, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Shout out to like Ricky J Sports, shout out to Prioxis, JMMA. Listen, I don't care who y'all watching, don't watch. There's a lot of guys that I do watch, and those are the guys that I normally watch. And I get my fair ounce of content from them a day and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't lay down and kick my feet up when I watch them, you know what I'm saying? Pause. But I might eat something and shit like that while I have boxes on. I don't know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? How you feel, how you do it, you know what I'm saying? But they make amazing points. And when it comes down to like judging and scorecards and everything, I could throw so many jabs. I feel like either the heavy punches are just way more dominant and much more effective for some reason. Doesn't matter how technical you play. If you got a Wilder on the field or you got a Canelo you're going up against or a Bud or somebody, I feel like it's a little bit inconsistent with the way the scorecarding goes because I was knocking somebody crazy. I was fucking them up with the jab and the punches and everything. However, it just seemed like they kept winning every round because they were damaging the shit out of me. But I threw so many punches and landed so much more, like so much more punches. But it just seemed a little bit inconsistent. Also, like hitting them in the body, there's times you can see it's effective, but then there's other times it don't feel like some of those jabs or some of them straight punches or the body punches is as effective as you would hope they can be, simply due to the fact that like we're trying to find other ways to like, you know, go against or counter those spamming heavy hits. And again, I you know, who cares? All right, so cool, somebody wants to spam, fuck it. But then on the other side of things, there should definitely be some other stuff where, you know, people like us, like, or anybody else who plays a certain way should be able to counter that. Now, again, if I am rambling on, please just bear with your boy. I get a little nervous sometimes. I suffer from anxiety and nervousness when there's a lot of ugly people watching me. Shit gets crazy. But no, look, all jokes aside, I feel like not a lot of like regular punches deal out significant damage. I feel like there's, you know, I see some of the guys got jabs that are like 98, but it don't feel like 98. Also, I hate to say this, and I made a video before, but again, I don't mind, you know, changing my opinion, and I don't mind calling my own self out. But as far as the stamina and stuff like that, I do agree now that they need to like fix up the stamina game. When somebody is throwing haymakers only, I went up against several people who probably threw a couple of regular punches, but for the majority of the fight, they were throwing only haymakers. Cause you could hear the like the doodle sound, like when they taking the shit. And I'm like, damn. Even to the jab, I'm like, okay, they throwing heavy jabs too? God damn. So with that being said, the damage should not be as effective if you don't have that much stamina. And not only that, I feel like they're able to throw like 4 hits. Mind you, you could get knocked out with like 2 big heavies with like 20% stamina left and still recover. So, you know, I feel like they need to definitely fix that. Again, there's a lot of things that are broken with the game that I feel, and it's funny because the game is so much fun. The game is absolutely fun. but there's so much things broken with the game. For example, I haven't heard anybody mention this. You got to be careful. There's times where I get hit and I'm stuck. I can't move. I can move my body up and I can't move my legs. And I'm like, yo, am I bugging? And I didn't realize I kept saying that on streaming. And one day I'm playing just off stream and I'm just fucking around gaming and like recording whatever for some background content. And I'm like, oh, I thought I was tripping. And I played the career mode and same thing. I'm getting fucked up by some random guy that they had me fighting in my early career. And I'm like, yo, I get stuck. Like my character gets stuck sometimes. So, you know, they got to fix that, bro. Like there's just so much randomness that they need to fix. And not only that, people quitting matches. Like I mentioned this before, rank, I'm not gonna lie, I love playing rank, but my record sucks penis, and I don't agree that it should suck that much penis. My rank sucks mad penis. It shouldn't suck that much penis. I know I keep saying it, it just sounds funny, but my record like 15 or something, I forgot what it is, man. 15 and 6 or something like that. People who quit, I get like this oval, like there's like this loop of like the loading screen or something like that. I don't know what it is. And basically I get points taken away from my rank score. So it's taking me even longer to rank up. And I'm either getting a loss or I get a penalty. And mind you, I record every match. Somebody tagged me on Twitter and was like, wow, glitching out a loss. And I'm like, dude, I got footage, bro. I did not glitch out no loss. It's just unfortunate that this is happening, but I'm so glad so many more people are coming out with this information, because it honestly, this is what's happening. Like it's bad, and it's not, and that's killing the fun, because you're going 8 rounds, and that's something else I'm gonna talk about. You're going 8 rounds with people, and then by that final round that you might get a comeback, because I think the best thing about boxing games is that you could be losing all like 11 rounds. It takes that one punch to really turn the whole game around. You can knock somebody out. You know what I mean? And just to put it on 2 playing fields, what I love so much about this game is that although I was voicing just earlier in this video that some of the punches don't feel like they're dealing damage, they have definitely, you know, overcame a lot of the fights that I, you know, was in where somebody was only throwing heavies. And when I was doing like them hook slip kind of punches, they would get stunned. And I was like, oh shit, it's actually working. And one of the best things I love so much is that it could be a jab or it could catch somebody randomly and it'll be a flash knockout, game over. And they had stamina and everything. It's just the way the punches are timed. It doesn't happen as often, but it's one of the best feelings. It's damn near like, it's the most rewarding thing ever. But then you have on the other side, wow, it's happening. This game, the rank modes only have 8 rounds. It's happening towards the end. You get this flash knockout, or you finally get lucky and they can't get up. And all of a sudden they quit, and you just wasted 22 to 25 minutes of your fucking life trying to just have fun with the game. And people are playing like this. I ain't gonna lie, the people that are playing like this, yo, man, I haven't said this shit in a long time, yo, because I don't talk like this, man. I don't, man. Yo, Undisputed, I fuck with y'all heavy. With those people who quit like that, man, they can suck the, let me not even say it, man. My CPM is too high right now on these videos. Anyways, though, yeah, there's a lot of problems with this game. It's killing a lot of people's vibes. Playing the CPU is super fun. I love it. You know, I'm having so much fun even playing CPU. Normally, I like going up against people online, but this game made it quite fun to go up against CPU. They're buff like shit when you play them in Undisputed difficulty, but it's rewarding as hell when it's for like a prize fight or one of those like prize fight things, or if you're playing the career mode, it is extremely fun. I can tell you that for certain. Also, this is something I haven't heard people speak on, or maybe I haven't seen the right video. Just like how I feel the stamina needs to get like a little bit fixed, it needs to get patched, as well as the damages need to like deplete significant amount of stamina. But also cuts and stuff, I don't feel like make a difference. Like the swelling is more effective than the cuts. I think, if I'm not mistaken, because it hasn't happened yet, but when the swelling is all the way, I think the ref just stops the match. Versus I've cut people up and I don't know that I'm throwing punches back on that face. You hear that sound, the way you crack them, no knockouts or nothing. So I don't know if that's just a visual thing, but it should definitely play a role in the judges' scorecard, and it should definitely play a role when getting hit there. That should be something that your opponent is so scared and fearful of getting hit again, you know, in the same place. And no, people are taking hits to the face, no problem. They're getting swelled up, but then the cut, they don't mind. They're getting fucked up in the paint and they don't give a shit, yo. So I feel like cuts, if maybe I'm tripping, but they should matter. I don't know, but they should. Another thing too, because again, we're just going on with a lot of stuff that I've been experiencing, is the get up meter. I hate to be that guy, because normally I try not to bitch a lot, but I'm a bitch anyway, right? Because I'm a bitch. That get up meter, it needs to be a little tweaked out. That get up meter is bad enough. Y'all see me blink hard, man. My eyes is fucked up. Okay, I got enlarged optic nerve, man. My eyes is fucked. So when I'm like, I'm with one hard blink and I'm off. One hard blink and I'm off the meter. They count to 10, I'm fucked. So I really hope they do fix the meter. Again, I don't mean to complain so much, but there's one side of y'all in my comment section that think this game is perfect, and the other side is like wondering what I have a problem with. I'm just being honest. The game comes out for everybody tomorrow. I just want to make sure that I think the game is still worth the money, yes, because it's so much fun, man. It's fun. It's broken like shit. It's so much fun. Modern Warfare 2 is one of the most broken Call of Duties of all time, and it's one of the most fun to play Call of Duties of all time. Madden was fun as hell at one point, right? But people was nano blitzing. That game was amazing. I'm just saying, there's always gonna be some shit that somebody does. But yeah, they need to fix a lot of those issues. And when dealing with cuts, bruises, damages, stamina, people just spamming heavies with no stamina depletion, it is insane. Yo, dude, I can't make this shit up. Like, it's insane the way people are playing. But that's all I have. I'll probably have some gameplay for y'all if y'all interested in watching. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Holy fuck. But I put over 50 hours. I'm loving everything about that game. I really wish I could talk about more stuff that the game had to, like, of things that are coming, man, but shit's exciting. Shout out to y'all, man. We hit 83K. We're on the road to 84. I appreciate y'all so much. God bless. Tonight, by the time the video comes out, just know, tonight we have the full walkthrough of the Warriors gonna be uploaded. Hopefully y'all tune in for that. Nah, but I just want to say, man, I'm grateful for y'all. I appreciate y'all. The trolls, doesn't matter, man. It's all love at the end of the day. I apologize for talking so much, but I need my videos to hit a certain threshold because I need to make this money, bitch. Look, I'm out of here, man. Shout out to the 83K. We're on the road to 84K. You feel me? Fuck that shit. If you got an opinion, make sure your mic is crispy, bitch. Fuck you. Bye. I love you guys.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like Frazier in trouble. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Well, he's on his feet, but there's no way he's going to win this round now.
Oh, he's in small blood. Look at that. He's put in round one. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. Got to look at his coaching, the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Beautiful counter punch. Counter punching. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. He threw a... Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed.
He's dazed. Where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fight against George Foreman, a true legend. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Tried to score with the uppercut. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. That counter punch. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Got to waste time. Get step behind.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. And he fails to score with that left hook. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Every time, let's talk about Holmes in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Jump all over. Bad. That's what I'm talking about. This kid's mix it up. Body, head, be smart, change your angles, go out there and finish it. He's ready. It's so close, kid. Come on. Banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. You're working this kid's will to fight. He's nearly down. This kid and finish it. He's ready to go. Woo! Banging downstairs.
And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Oh, Larry Holmes on the back foot.
He is absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Misses with the left uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend?
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that lap. They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough.
Big Larry Holmes got rocked.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely...
And relax. He's back on his feet, but for how long? This could go south in a hurry.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to...
Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Is Frazier in trouble?
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and here we go again.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
He's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over. Bang. That's what I'm talking about. And you're broken this kid's whip. Mix it up. Body, head, be smart, change your angles. Go out there and finish it. He's ready. You're so close, kid. Come on. Banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. And you're broken this kid's will to fight. He's nearly down. Just there and finish it. He's ready to go. Woo. Banging downstairs.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. He couldn't finish him off in the last. There's no way Frazier survives this.
His legs have gone. Gotta get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
There's a counter shot. Larry Holmes just got dazed.
He's dazed. Where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.